Hello, we are at Cabo Pulmo in Cabo Pulmo Travel. We are today with René Cicero. He is the instructor, one of the instructors here at Cabo Pulmo Travel. How are you, René?
Amazing.
Good?
Beautiful day of diving today.
Yeah, right? We had a great day today. So, how long have you been an instructor?
I've been an instructor since 2012, so around 13 years.
Okay. And how long have you been working here in Cabo Pulmo?
In Cabo Pulmo, this is my 4th year. I used to work in Cabo San Lucas 8 years ago, and now I came to Cabo Pulmo since 4 years ago.
I didn't knew that. What do you think of Cabo San Lucas?
Cabo San Lucas have a good diving. Like, for being honest, the sand falls are really nice. Pelican Rock, one of the most popular sites. I used to dive with not so many boats. Right now it's very crowded.
Okay.
For example, also you can go to Land Sand. For me, one of the best dive sites.
What can you see there?
In the season of winter, sometimes you can see the mobile rays, counter rays, near to the rock. Sometimes the sea lions, they are playing. But for being honest, the chances to see the animals, they are very low compared to here.
Okay.
About diving, this is
The jewel of the crown, right?
Absolutely, yes. Cabo Pulmo is one of the best sites in not only Baja, probably in Mexico, and a top destination for diving in the world.
Okay. Okay.
The reason is the first national park in the Mexico. So it used to be a fisherman village, and they start to see every time is less catch, and as the fish start to become smaller every time. They start to move to the conservative of the site. So they start to protect the site, and they stop fishing, and you can see, like today, how many fish do you see today?
Oh my God, today was
Insane.
amazing. Are there fisherman families that became divers after this?
Yes, no like straight like scuba guides or something like that. They more start to get the contacts. People want to dive in places. They came to here and they start to run the operation.
Okay.
They have the boats, they have the engines, they have the things necessary. And with the time the equipment start to come, tanks, regulators, jackets, all the necessary infrastructure was needed.
Okay.
But they have the information, what is the good spot to see this, what is the good spot to know that, because they know the area. So they didn't guide as dive guides, but they start to take the people, and with the time they start the process.
Okay.
They start to get, right now, no more about the kids, they start to grow with that conservation feeling or orientated.
That's amazing. I imagine they got like a really good benefit, like an economic benefit for the small town and everything, right?
Yes, right now as you can see, the place is most made about the tourists.
Yeah.
And what is the main goal to come here? To see the animals that you can find 5 minutes by boat. So the school of jacks. Some people, divers, most common came to see the bull sharks.
Of course.
The snorkelers came to see the colorful, the tropical fish. So depending what you want to see is everything. You just need to know where to go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, we have the spots right here. We had a dive today, and it was
Yes,
really
I can
amazing.
show you where we went.
Yeah.
Today we did 2 dives. The dive number 1 was the School of Jacks. The School of Jacks is in a sandy area. Normally they are staying at the north of Los Morros Reef. This time they was around 300 meters at the north of Los Morros. So it's a sandy area, 18 meters, 60 feet, and you see the congregation of jacks. Next to them we have Lucky. Today we saw groupers, we saw a snapper.
Yeah.
We saw around 7 mobile rays. When
They
we
were
was going up.
like this big.
So it was a
really nice.
really good dive. On the second dive, we went to El Bajo. El Bajo is a very beautiful reef for me. Probably the most crowded about animals in the whole area. The reason is because you can find the most of the animals that live in all the park. We saw groupers, snappers, eels, all kind of colors, puffer fish.
There were
stingrays
small
on the
ones
sand.
and big ones.
Yes,
the puffer, the big
all
ones.
kind of family
Yeah.
that we have here, you find it in El Bajo. At this point, I see so many things in the past. Today we saw a lot. For example, sometimes the School of Jacks, they move. There is no like in a zoo. They are free, so sometimes they are moving. And in lucky days, I have seen the School of Jacks over the Bajo Reef, and it's insane. Like,
Yeah.
also in El Bajo, I have seen in the past dolphins. I know friends very close from me. They have videos they see on the same Bajo whale sharks. So it's an area because of the same congregation of the little staff.
We didn't saw it today, but there are also a lot of bull sharks in
Bull
there,
shark, yes.
right?
Normally, right now the temperature of the water is around 27, 28 degrees. They like to be in colder waters. Normally 24, 25 is like the temperature they like to be. When we find it on this time of the year, in August, September, normally we find it in the deep spots. Normally we can see it in the south, this area, Rinconcito, Las Anclas, over this point because they have thermoclines. Sometimes also we can see it at Cien. There is a point between La Lobera and Pedregal that also we have some thermoclines that we can see it.
Okay.
But the top, everybody want to come here to see the bull shark in the cleaning station, El Vencedor. El Vencedor is a shipwreck, and with the time became an artificial reef.
Okay.
Over there, they leave a lot of cleaners. Cleaners is like a kind of fish. They do the process to the bigger animals came and remove all the parasites.
Okay.
So it's a cleaning station. So this is the reason the bull shark go on El Vencedor. It's very shallow, around 40 meters or 50 feet. So the bull shark go over there, and you see the cleaners going through them, cleaning.
What about whales?
Whales. Normally the whale season start November, December is when you start to see them.
Yeah.
The most common to spot is coming from the south. Normally they go all around Baja,
Yeah.
coming from Cabo San Lucas,
Yeah.
going north. So when we start to see them, normally they are coming from November, December, all the way from the south. And it's a time December, January when you see all over the place.
Of
All
course.
over the place.
Okay.
Yeah. But normally it start in November.
Well, that's a lot of good information.
Yes.
Any species I'm missing that is really common here?
For example, dolphins,
Of course.
I love it. Normally, the most common point to see them is near to Los Morros, Bajo, and in the sandy area where you see the School of Jacks. Why they see over there? Because they come and they feed from the same School of Jacks. I see them also when we navigate through the park many times. And I think this is the area when it's more easy to spot. Last year, I also saw humpback whales. I think it was at the end of the November month. Yeah, it was at the end of November. I was ending a dive in La Esperanza.
Okay.
We was at the surface, and during the whole dive we hear the whales. Like from the beginning of the
Amazing.
dive, we hear it and we hear it, and at the end of the dive they pass under. On that dive, at the end, we have a group of Spanish divers, all of them from different parts of Spain. Was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It was absolutely insane to see passing two humpback whales together.
Amazing.
I was like, wow.
So, if someone wants to come to Cabo Pulmo Travel, do you recommend to reserve with anticipation, or they can come here on the spot and ask?
Yes, they can come straight in the spot.
Yeah.
My advice during the season that is October, November, December is like high season here because the temperature condition for the water and the animal you see is perfect, so it's very crowded. So on that month I obviously and highly recommended that the people book in advance because sometimes we have the boat full. And
How many days in advance?
2 days at least.
Perfect.
2 days is more than enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have people booking the day before and still we can accommodate. But if you have plans to come straight to the point and book here, try to do it early.
Yeah.
The reason of that because the most of the operators here have the similar schedules. They have the morning trip and then they have the afternoon trip. And if you want to do an extra departure, need to be normal 4 minimum for they take a boat, depending. For snorkeler around 3-4 snorkelers. For divers also around 3 divers for they can take the boat out.
Okay.
So as you can see, there is no pier, so it's a old school way to take the boat
From the
by
beach
cars,
directly.
and you push with a car into the water the boat, and after they need to pull it back. So it's more complicated. If you have a pier, easy.
Yeah, Chocolate was our captain today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate is a great captain. I've been working since many years ago, and really good captain.
Also, Arturo was the other trainer. Really great crew. I really recommend this place. Well, Rene, thank you a lot.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I hope we come back here to dive again because today was just an amazing experience.
The next time, bull sharks.
Yeah, it will be. Subscribe to Freeland Cabo. See you on the next one.